Info Media Reacts. I'm back at it again. This one I'm going to be passionate about. Recently, there's been a beef between Marlon Wayans and Vlad of Vlad TV, DJ Vlad of Vlad TV. I got to go in on Vlad TV. Over the years, this man has made ample amount of money and views and has become very popular as a content creator on YouTube off of the backs of black culture, off of the backs of black people within pop culture. You're talking about your rappers, your actors, anything that has to do with pop culture as it relates to black people. He interviews people. And one of the things I've never understood over the years is how a lot of these black celebrities, particularly your black rappers, will come on his show and they will reveal secrets, things that they should not tell this man, which creates further drama, which Vlad TV makes a lot of money off of this drama that he projects when he's able to get black entertainers to come on there and spill their guts. I don't understand why black people, you have these black rappers, these individuals who claim to be gang affiliated, what have you. Why with they call it snitching, right? Dry snitching. Right. If that's the code that you're not supposed to snitch and talk to the police and all these sort of things like that, why are you then talking to an agent like Vlad TV, a white man, spilling all your guts to the white man, letting him know how you feel about this black person, that black person, and so on and so forth? You're spilling your guts to a man who's nothing but a culture vulture. That's right, a culture vulture. All right. You're spilling your guts to a man who is a Russian man who has figured out a way to maximize his profit, his wealth, his money by exploiting some of the goofy things that go on within pop culture as it relates to black people. So recently, in this dust up between him and Marlon Wayans, he wanted to interview Wayans, and Wayans is saying, hey, if you want to interview me, I'm looking at maybe you pay me $40K. Vlad didn't like that because I think Vlad is used to interviewing black entertainers and popular people within the black community. I think he's used to just interviewing them being happy with the interview because in their mind, maybe they're getting exposure, but he takes home the bank. He takes home the money. Okay. You even saw Vlad have some smart things to say as it relates to Shannon Sharp's Club Shay Shay when he had one Cat Williams on his show, and that video blew up and got Shannon Sharp millions of views. I'm pretty sure he made good money off of that. I think Vlad is jealous of other black podcasters who are able to do what he do and maybe even do it better. But this is the thing, everybody. How about we boycott Vlad TV? I think Lord Jamal had said this a long time ago that he was going to boycott Vlad TV. Why are we continuing to prop this man up? If you look at YouTube, whether it be 21 Jumper, why is it that all these white boys, these white podcasters, why are their channels blowing up while our channels are not blowing up? Because they're getting all the interviews of popular black people within the culture who are running to them to tell them everything. Spill all your guts to them. Makes no sense. This is why I'm glad Marlon Wayans did what he did, and then he got into a back and forth with DJ Vlad. DJ Vlad has a habit. If you look at his background on Twitter or X, he has a habit of talking mad greasy to black people on these social medias. He was talking mad greasy to a black woman who was a professor, I believe at Harvard or Yale, one of the Ivy League schools, tried to get her fired. And then later on down the line, due to pressure, he had to apologize, right? He came out and apologized, but it wasn't a great apology. He also has said cheesy things, right? Remember, he said cheesy things about one Louis Farrakhan, Minister Louis Farrakhan, which is why you had those within the rap community like Lord Jamal who called them out. Why are we continuing to support his program? Don't give him views. Don't share his videos. And people who come on the show, why don't y'all stop? All y'all well-known folks out there, stop going on his show. He tried to do the same thing to Marlon Wayans by using the internet to get greasy and cheesy with the brother. This is some of the things that Vlad said. This is how it all started right here. And I'm going to read this a little bit to you. Here it goes. So after Marlon said, hey, man, pay me, 40K, because you know how this works. He's going to chop those videos up and make money off of every segment of that video. So this is how it started out. DJ Vlad said this: Marlon Wayans finds someone with 200 followers to agree with him. LOL. Nobody on earth is going to pay Marlon 40K for an interview when it gets to 100,000 to 3,000 views on any platform he interviews on. This guy is really delusional. Well, if he was so delusional, Vlad, why did you want to interview him in the first place if he's such a delusional individual? You're upset because he turned you down, and he's not going to allow you to use him so that you can culture vote like you've done over so many people. Now, Marlon had this to say in his reply: I was giving him a deal. Oh, well. That's what Marlon said, okay? Now, you mad, you unprofessional, my guy. If you don't like the numbers, keep it moving. You look bad. You should fall back mad at a black man stating his numbers, and now you're going public. Yes, he is using your platform to try to drag me. I never in my life dealt with this silly negotiating tactics. This is really crazy, y'all. Then, check this out, everybody. Then Vlad comes back with this statement right here. Check it out. Not mad at all. I find all this assumption because you really think that you're worth 40K for an interview. This is what Vlad said. There's nobody on earth that will pay you that, and I have yet to be proven wrong. Throwing out all the stupid ass numbers for an interview. Look how Vlad talks mad cheesy. Okay, interview is unprofessional, my guy, because your interviews don't even make 5% that on every platform you do. So Vlad, you've been following this man, you've been stalking him, you know what the numbers he does. So if you know that Marlon Wayans' numbers are low on other platforms, why did you reach out to try to interview him, Vlad? You look bad. Okay, now on every platform you do, and bringing up race when there was no mention of it throughout all of our discussion shows how weak of a man you really are. This is Vlad TV. This is the man that y'all been watching for years. This is the man that you've been giving him views and blowing his channel up. What's up with us, black people? Okay, what's up with us? Marlon Wayans goes in on DJ Vlad again. You can't compete with me, bro. Okay, the comedian continues their beef after Vlad criticizes his career, y'all. This is crazy. So let's go back to this. Then Vlad says this. He goes on to say this: even 1 million views is about $5,000 in return on YouTube. Nowhere near the 40,000K he asked for, and he wanted 30% on top of the 40K. Like I said, he's delusional. This is what Vlad had to say about Marlon Wayans. Okay? Now, this whole argument continues, y'all. Here comes Marlon back at it again. He says this: so yes, this has become about race. You're trying to turn us into crabs in a barrel. I see your angle. Now I've watched you play your hand. You want us to talk shit and beef and tear each other down. And that's exactly what Vlad does on his platform. He loves to get these rappers, these entertainers, these particular black folks on his show, and he lets them rip. He lets them talk down on each other, right? Talk mad bad about one another while he sits back, hides behind the camera. You hear his voice laughing and giggling. And he asks, and this is another thing I never understood: why would you go on this man's show and admit to crimes that you've committed? A lot of these guys get on there. It's crazy. You get with a white man and you tell that white man all your dirty secrets. It's really crazy. You have to laugh to keep from crying. It's crazy. So You want us to talk bad beef and tear each other down while you sit back and make the money. That's exactly what Vlad's been doing for years. Meanwhile, you don't even show your face, just like I said, y'all.
Tell the truth.
Just like I said. Didn't I just say that? Now, here is Vlad's reply back. Not only do I show my face, now this whole thing took place on the Twitter or the X. Not only do I show my face, but when I do interviews on the same platform as you, more than twice as many people watch. And we should stop watching, y'all, okay? Tell the truth on that. Here are the actual views when we did the Breakfast Club 1 month apart. You reached your peak at 20 years ago, and I have been on a decline ever since. And you've been on a decline ever since. That's what Vlad is saying, that he's been on a decline ever since. Marlon Wayans. There's nothing wrong with that, but you seem to think that this is still 2004. I've been dropping facts with actual numbers this entire time, and all of you can do is play the lame-ass race. This is Vlad TV. All right? The Russian man that y'all been allowed to blow up on the YouTube streets. He's talking about the race card. In a response, so check this out. He goes on to say this, Vlad TV. So keep looking in the mirror and lying to yourself about who you think you are. The numbers don't back it up. This is Vlad TV talking mad crap, y'all. Talking about the numbers don't back it up. Now, check this out. Marlon Wayans goes on to say this. See, DJ Vlad, this is the moment you've been begging for. I asked you to leave me alone, let it go, but you want to kick a bee's nest, so now we're going to give you some, right? You can't compete with me, bro. I am a legend, and occasionally I'll come off the throne to deal with peasants like you. Keep going. There's levels to this shit. This is what brother Marlon Wayans is saying, that it's levels to this, all right? So then, once again, Marlon continues to go in on Vlad. I see why you don't show your face. It's that's ugly ass beard shit don't look like, looks like you. Take it on some Mr. Potato Head type shit. He does look like Mr. Potato Head, as you can see right here, y'all. So this is where I got to give Marlon Wayans kudos in the stuff that he just said with a clap. Okay, like this. He does have a Mr. Potato Head. What do you all think, everybody? So then Marlon goes on to say this. You a culture vulture. We all know this. And I will tell all my people, don't F with you or fuck with you. You period. Don't watch nothing you put out. You feed off of dividing and exploiting black people, artists. You are a divider. He's into division, and you're bad for our community. Now, I've known this for a long time, that Vlad TV or DJ Vlad and his program has been bad for black people. He is divisive. He is a divider. He allows black people to come on his show and go into a back and forth fighting other black people. Now, we have to be accountable for our own actions. Why are we as black people going on this white man's show to talk mad shit about one another and put one another down so that he benefits and he gets the bag of money? We have to look at ourselves and be accountable for our foolishness doing so, because without us, there would be no Vlad TV, there would be no 21 Jumper or any of these other white podcasters who are doing this type of content off of our backs and reaping financial benefits. But what about the black podcasters? Why don't we blow them up? Why don't we give them some shine? But we give all these white dudes on YouTube shine who have these channels. They have the #1 channels on the YouTube streets when it comes to interviewing well-known black folks. And we give them the views. We give them the attention that they don't deserve. Just like Vlad. Now, Vlad talked all this stuff about Marlon Wayans not being relevant. Well, he is relevant because he put up his own receipts, as you can see right here. Right at the bottom here where you have the circle around here, Marlon says, here's why your platform is beneath me. I am legend, brother, and that's just the beginning. Now check this out. His films have grossed over the years $1.14 billion in domestic box office revenue, nearly $1.8 $8 billion in global box office revenue, okay? His films have grossed more than $736 million in domestic box office, that's here in America, and $1 billion in global box office as well. Look at the receipts right there that Marlon Wayans put out to shut down one goofy, and you know him as Vlad TV. Now, Marlon goes on to say this as well. Hey, DJ Vlad, my entire community is allergic to you, man. You're a glutton ass mother mofo, you know? Now, let me let you know how some of this all got started. Vlad started saying things about Marlon's sexuality. You know, Marlon has a son, a daughter who is transgender, changed themselves to being I guess a male. Whatever you feel about these issues, that's your business, however you feel about it. But he has a transgender son who he's proud of, and he wanted to show his support, and he did some photos this past not too long ago where he celebrated Pride, Pride Month, because of his daughter, who is now I guess apparently has changed himself to being a boy. So here is a man who's basically supporting his child, no matter how you see it. But Vlad got into some personal statements about that. Now, Marlon went on to say, you are hated by the urban community to F with me, don't F with me. I loved you, ain't watched the video where your face mask, you couldn't export me, how much the government's paying your body, hope it's all at least 40K. I don't know. This is all, you know how people talk on these social medias with all the different abbreviated words there. But here it is, DJ Vlad saying, Marlon, I'm sorry that you don't find me attractive. Fortunately for both of us, I'm heterosexual. Between your recent gay photo shot and your claim of fame of dressing up as a woman, which is, in the White Girls movie, and that movie was very popular. But he's saying this because, as I said, Marlon recently took a photo in which he was celebrating the life of his now son, who was a daughter, who's part of the gay community. And as a father, he's supporting his now son. And then Vlad goes with this: coming out as gay in 2024 will surely reveal your declining acting career. And since I turned down your 40K offer for an interview, I'm pretty sure you can get that amount for your first gay porn scene. So this is kind of how it all started originally, where Marlon Wayans asked Vlad, saying, hey, Vlad, if you want me on the interview, I'm looking for 40K. Vlad didn't like that. And also Vlad not only went to this whole thing about Marlon, you're putting out the race car, but it was Vlad TV who went there with the gay, disrespectful gay statements about him being gay and a photo shoot and everything that was really about him celebrating his now son, who transitioned from being a girl to a boy. And however you feel about that, everybody, that's your business. But it really shows you how Vlad will stoop to any level. He's a hater, and he's been coming off as if he's for the culture when he's nothing but a culture vulture. And I don't care if Vlad TV has a black girlfriend. That don't mean nothing. You had white men during slavery time that were messing around with black women in the slave quarters. Thomas Jefferson had several black children that he was going into the slave quarters and having his way with a black woman that was a slave, and he did nothing for those black slave children that he brought into the world through having sex with this woman. So you have many incidents of white men who are really racist, but they have no problem with getting the poutine, getting the black poutine, okay? And messing around with black women because sex has no color. If men like sex, and they'll screw anything that's walking. And at the same time, they can have deep hatred, mainly when it comes to their hatred for black males in particular. So I got to say this, everybody. we get what we get from Vlad TV because we made Vlad TV. We supported him. We watched his videos. You guys go on his channel and you take interviews with him. So we are, I got to be honest, the black community, the black social media community, and those black people who are well-known celebrities and athletes and rappers, you are partly the blame for a Vlad TV because you keep going on his show and making him relevant when you should have boycotted him by making him irrelevant and canceling him out forever by refusing to go on his show. Without us, he's got no YouTube channel, he's got no program, and we could shut him down just like Lord Jamal told us to do a long time ago. Shame on us. Shame on us. Let me go ahead and play you a piece in the action studio of one Corey Holcomb exposing Vlad a long time ago and how he operates. Check this out. This is Corey Holcomb of the 5150 program, podcast. Excuse me. Let's go ahead and let you see this right now. Check this out.
Somebody who I think who goes on Vlad's show, I said, Vlad.
The 5150 show, that's right.
I'm not coming on your show. If you want to produce a video together, we could chop up the money.
Here's another situation. I'm going to play this back again. Here's another situation, okay, where Vlad is trying to get an interview. He's been wanting an interview with Corey Holcomb. Can't get it because Corey ain't going to be played, just like Marlon Wayans wasn't going to be played. Corey saying, hey, you got to pay me as well. We can chop up these videos and we can all make money, right? So let's hear this again. Here we go.
Somebody who I think who goes on Vlad's show, I said, Vlad, I'm not coming on your show. If you want to produce a video together, we could chop up the money. I would do that. I think everybody who go on Vlad needs to tell Vlad, listen, if you want to produce a video, we could chop it up.
Do you agree with Corey Holcomb that if you go on Vlad's channel, it should be a mutual situation in which you can also profit as well as Vlad? You could chop these videos up because he's right. The way you make money on YouTube is you chop. If you do these long 2-hour, 3-hour interviews, you chop it up, you edit it up, and then you send out these videos one step at a time. You see it done on The Art of Dialogue. That brother who runs that channel does a great job with the way he chops up the videos. Is Corey Holcomb telling the truth?
Tell the truth.
Let's hear it.
Because this ain't the old day. This how you get your money on these videos. You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I'm not finna go on Vlad's show and he collect the money for it. That's crazy.
Well, that's what's already happening.
I mean, if somebody wants to say something,
that is already happening. You heard that dialogue right there. Let's continue. I love that Corey Holcomb is going in on him.
Trying to overtalk the whole thing. What happened?
So he just came out of the blue and said that?
No, they looking for likes. They need somebody on their channel, so they using me for bait, and it's working with Vlad.
Current. Remember that something else happened a while ago, but then it's current.
So
Vlad mad because he ain't never had a chance to have no video on me for real.
Once again, Vlad is targeting and looking for black people like a Corey Holcomb, someone who's controversial that will give them views. We know how this game works. Of course, we all want views on our videos. We all want people to watch, like, and share the videos. Hell, I want views as well, and I want your support as well, and I appreciate everybody's support. But Vlad is not good for our culture, and we've allowed this man to become a household name, and we should have never allowed this to happen. Let's continue.
And on top of that, he was disrespectful to the minister with his little slick words and shit.
The minister, I had mentioned this in the beginning of this video, he was very disrespectful when it came to Minister Louis Farrakhan. Remember that happened some years ago? He said some cheesy things and he was called out. He should have been completely canceled. Why are we allowing this particular dude, this Mr. Potato Head dude, as you see right here, why are we allowing the potato heads of Vlad TV types? Why are we allowing this individual to get away with saying cheesy things and then we continue to support their programs? I don't get it. Somebody please leave me a comment in the comment section of this video and tell me why.
But Vlad, let me tell you something. I done found a picture that I'm just gonna tease you a little bit right now with this picture because I ain't ready to go at you. I'm not even mad at you.
Corey, you should go at him. The picture he's going to show you all is that he's got a black girlfriend or a black woman that he's been messing around with. But I'm going to say it again. Just because he has a black girlfriend or he's been smashing a black woman either recently in his past or currently, it doesn't matter because we have ample history in this country of white men that were racist that were messing around with black women. Okay, there's a guy by the name of Strong Thurmond. He's an original Dixiecrat from the Democratic Party. He jumped over to the Republican Party. He was the one that wrote that crime bill with Joe Biden, right? Strong Thurmond actually was a straight racist, right? But check this out. He had a secret black daughter that he had with a black woman that he was messing around with. Very interesting. Let's get back to this.
Vlad, I know you want some attention, but that's Vlad girl from what I heard.
Oh, shit.
Now, Vlad, if this is your girl, you are no longer a culture vulture. You are just a vulture.
He's completely a vulture, but sorry, brother, he is a culture vulture. Let's continue.
Here eating worms in the ground. You cannot talk about Vlad no more being a culture vulture if he done smashed that right there. Vlad, I crack jokes for a living, man. Y'all not finna get me fired up at y'all. But Vlad, I know information. I done dug in there. I'm gonna start off with this.
Tell the truth.
This is what you ate from the back. Vlad, you don't want problems with me.
As you can see right there, Corey Holcomb, at that time, that video is a little old. He was warning Vlad not to F with him because he knows things about Vlad and he can expose him. But this whole thing is a damn shame, everybody. Let me know in this video what is your feelings about Marlon Wayne, his position. Was he wrong for asking for that money or was he right? Vlad's made a lot of money off of a lot of black people that he has brought on his show. He has profited and he has also exploited negativity within the black community when it comes to these very popular people in pop culture. So I just want to get your thoughts on that. Another thing I want to play right now real quick as I end the program is I don't know how many of you remember this incident. Marlon Wayans came on his Instagram and said that he had got robbed. His house had got robbed, but he said that he doesn't really have much and that whoever tried to rob him, they really didn't get any much because his home is really the value of what he has. And let's go into the reaction studio and I want you to see this video and I want to get your honest thoughts about, he actually says it and he seems to be in good spirit about what happened to him. But here we go, everybody.
Hey, what's up, people? First and foremost, I'm saying thank you to all the people that checked on me and seeing if everything was okay when I was burglarized. I want you to know that they didn't really get much because I don't own shit. The most valuable thing in my house is my house. So unless you're gonna put that shit on a truck and drag it away, then yeah, man, you did well. But I don't own shit. I don't wear jewelry. This is fake. This is just does my heart. It's a heart rate monitor. It's an aura. That's all. I don't own shit. I'm not flashy. I don't no jewelry, no necklaces. I don't have cash. I use credit cards. I'm the wrong nigga to rob. Go down the block. There's a lot of flashy niggas out there. Tell the truth.
Wow. So you hear brother Marlon Wayans breaking down saying he's the wrong end to rob because he don't have nothing. So everybody, thank you for supporting this channel. Make sure you share this video on all your social media. Thank you for all your support. let's put this up here for all of you. I want to say once again, thank you for watching. I want to say like and comment on this video when you get an opportunity, everybody. And I want to say subscribe to the channel, share the video on all your social media, tell a friend about the video, about the channel and the video of your community. If you are a content creator, share it in your community tab, because I definitely would appreciate it so very much. So with that said, everybody, we're going to get ready to get on out of here, and y'all take care. Peace and respect.